Retro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Super Retro, a nostalgic podcast about retro gaming, TV and film, music, pop culture, sports, anything dope from the 80s and 90s. I'm your host, Tuck, and that is your host, Will. What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
Look at him rocking that Super Retro tee.
Got him on the website.
That's what I'm saying. That's a nice segue right in to go get your shirt off the website. But anyway, thank you guys. Seriously, man. No. For real, for all of these orders that have been coming through, it's been insane.
We're already like almost sold out of some stuff.
We just got order of t-shirts and order of sweatshirts, and I'm pretty sure we're close to being sold out and everything. And we are sold out of a size or two in the sweatshirts.
Yep. Sweatshirts go fast, man.
I know. And you know what's crazy? I was like, I was a little weary to order them this late in winter. You know what I mean? I didn't know if anybody would get them.
Still cold.
Yeah, it's still cold. You order them, we'll get them shipped right on out.
It's still cold.
But I think we should probably hold off on ordering some more sweatshirts now that I think about it.
Although, man,
what do you think? What do y'all think?
I want that sweatsuit.
Oh, I know. We can get that though.
I'll wear it.
Hey, loyal listeners, this is probably the third or fourth time Will has brought the sweatsuit.
I've even been like hitting people up, asking them about it.
So it's gonna happen for him one day. We're gonna get that sweatsuit. So y'all just remember all the times Will, rallied for this sweatsuit. We'll get it though.
The Nintendo Power Super Retro.
Yeah, it'd be sick. It'd be
inspired.
Sick. It'd be sick. And we're always open for merch ideas. Send us some ideas. We have a bunch of ideas.
Yeah, and we also been kicking around a little incentive to get people to be members.
Oh yeah,
making member only merch.
That's not even an idea anymore. We're doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
We're doing that.
So if you want to be a member and get special merch, hey,
that's what I'm saying.
Join up.
Yeah, so our YouTube channel, you can become a member on there you can do 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit type of stuff. And they're all different price points, but if you want one day early access to the podcast, you got to sign up for 16-bit. I just want to emphasize that.
We got a nice little cool community on there.
Yeah, it's starting to build back there.
It's a bunch of knuckleheads.
Yeah, man.
It's fun.
So it's definitely some.
It's like who said someone? I think Joey or somebody said it's like a street team.
Yeah, I love that.
Because we're all in there talking about.
Yeah, who you talking about? I remember Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. And that's what I'm saying. We know a lot of these guys on a first name basis.
Yeah, for sure.
And they actually are helping contribute to the show.
For sure.
Which I think is dope.
Going crazy.
I think it's real dope. So if you want to be a YouTube member, head on over there. But check the description of this video. And if you're on your phone or something, you have to sign up through your phone's browser, but the link should take you there, and you just sign into your YouTube if you're not already signed in on your browser on your phone, and you can pick what level you want to.
Once you're in, you're in.
Become a member too. But you know what else I'm gonna put in there? The theme song,
That's fire.
Just in the members only. You can have access to the theme song on a private YouTube video. I do too. Yeah. Remember, we were trying to figure that out. But yeah. But obviously, our main focus will forever and always be the long form podcast, wherever you consume it. So thank each and every one of you for everything.
Yeah, that's what we're doing when we put these other clips and videos and everything out.
Yeah.
We want people to go here.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, watch.
Yeah. So thank you. You guys have helped us grow. It's been crazy. So many people are discovering it because I can see all of the episodes and they're all like a big beefy number that's very similar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like later episodes, like earlier episodes, like episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see people binging them.
Yeah, you're going back.
So dude, that is amazing.
We appreciate
all that shit we did it's been 2 years ago now.
Stuff we might not really want you to see.
A year and a half ago,
you know what
people are like consuming, and like, there was a point when I would look at the stats on some of that stuff, and it would be, for the month, like our second month, y'all, we had like 30 long form downloads.
Yeah. That was back when you didn't even have to look.
And
what were you going to miss?
Exactly. And then, so it's funny now, like some of those episodes will get more than that in a day,
Yeah.
just like our 4th episode, you know?
Yep. It's cool to see, man.
So, dude, I'm so happy you guys are here with us. All right, man. Let's do some fucking opening notes. Let's talk about a little situation that Will found himself in.
That's
This
fucked
shit
up,
is
bro.
hilarious. Did you see it on there?
Yeah,
Did you
just
see it on the
now.
notes?
That's funny.
Will about killed himself,
That's
yo.
disrespectful.
What happened, Will? What happened to you? Will is having trouble sitting in the chair,
Man.
and I'm gonna follow it up with my situation. But
yeah, that was funny that we were both hurt on
my wife's birthday.
Your wife's birthday, bro. That's funny. But I fell like, I guess it was like 2.5 feet or something, like 2 feet.
Yeah.
And just slipped on. I like.
What were you doing?
Oh, like I was stomping down the recycle in the garbage cans.
Because it was too full.
In the recycle can.
Yeah.
It was too full, so I was like, I'm gonna get up there and step on it, with my feet. And then right as soon as I was about to get up there, because I'm short, I can barely. Them fucking things are tall, man. So like I saw a flower pot over here. It was like 2-foot flower pot. Yeah. And I was like, that'll help.
Yeah.
That'll help me get a little taller.
Yep.
And as soon as I stepped on that motherfucker, I went to step up and it just swooped right out from under me.
Oh,
and
man.
I was literally this way in the air. And next thing I know, I had landed on the back of my ribs.
On what?
The flower pot, the ring of it.
He landed on this big ass flower pot.
Bro, and my body was like that.
Yeah, like hyperextended
bro,
sideways.
I got up and was like a little kid where his breast got taken out from him. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to go inside and like lay on the fucking foyer, and just my family was like, "What is wrong?"
Like
and
I almost died.
And I couldn't even talk. Like I was like, the recycle.
For like the next.
I'm still hurt, bro.
For like the next 3 days, he thought he had internal bleeding and
bro,
he kept showing me his side and shit. Like,
is
bro,
it bruised?
Is it discolored?
I was showing people at work.
Yeah.
Is it bruised?
And what's fucked up, he didn't even get a bruise.
No.
That's that
Yeah, so man, I don't know. I'm hurting over here.
So he can barely sit in a chair. And then that happened a day before my wife's birthday. And I hurt myself the day of my wife's birthday. I just had a back spasm while doing the dishes.
Bro,
but it's because we had just moved some shit around. We moved some shit down into the basement. We moved a brand new couch down here, which, by the way, is dope.
Fire.
If y'all follow us on the social, you would have seen a picture of it.
Yeah, I had to go move that too. And
yeah.
was her.
So I'm sitting there doing the dishes, and all of a sudden this back spasm hits me, bro. My back, it was the worst pain ever. And I thought, like, oh, a disc, that's what it feels like when like a disc slips in your back. That's what I would imagine, but I don't really know.
You just had a back spasm.
It was a back spasm.
Muscle, probably.
I don't know what happened. It just hit me out of nowhere. So I go lay down on the damn couch. They're all working on me like doctors and shit. And then later that day, we go over to my wife, my mother-in-law, their house for, a dinner for my wife. And Will's married to, for those that don't know, he's married to my wife's sister. So we're at the family functions all the time together. Yeah. And he, we were both walking around that bitch like 80-year-old men.
It was funny, bro.
I had this damn electric thing on my back, sending pulses in my back.
I looked up and I was like, what the fuck are y'all? Why is everybody fucking with him, bro? I'm over here. I got a broken rib. Nobody gives a fuck, bro.
Literally, Will had to walk a funny way
like
to even get in the room, and everybody's over there fucking with me, trying to help me with my back.
Electrolysis and fucking massages and man, how are we so old?
I know, but hey, man, that's what happens in your 40s. You know what I'm saying? Shit's rough out here.
It's rough being old.
Here, I almost forgot, Will. We gotta shout out before we move forward.
Oh, the members.
We definitely got to shout out the YouTube members. The new members. Every time we get new members, we shout them out.
It's crazy, man.
All right, y'all. The new YouTube members this week are Junior De La O, Joel Bricky, Nicholas Armstrong, who actually signed up during 64. Our live. He signed up 64-bit during our YouTube live.
Yeah, that's a wild.
Wilding out right there, Nicholas. Retro Impulses, which actually is one of our mailbags coming up. I don't know if it's this show or the next show, but we do have a Retro Impulses mailbag coming up. J.W. Brown, Mike S. and Robert Mooney came through with the sign up, y'all.
Man, you dudes are awesome.
Thank y'all, man. Seriously, thank you. All right, let's move on. Hey, and also for y'all that listen on Apple, if you would like a like a subscription service to get early access to the podcast, let us know, because that option is available out there. I just don't know how many of you would be interested in it. So if you would be, holler at your boys. Oh, yeah, and you might notice a change on the mailbags this episode and the next episode, and maybe moving forward, we're testing something new, okay? So if you see a mailbag in a different set, that's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
It's differently mic'd up, so I'll have to see how that translates. You know what I mean? I
think the whole I like the whole setting of the mailbags.
Me
I think
too.
It looks cool.
It does look cool. Someone said,
And it's a lot. It's a lot to do right here, right now.
yeah.
Like we got fucking mics.
That was more
cords,
accessible.
Fucking the whole floor
Yeah.
turns into like Christmas.
Yeah, and we had a table to
Yeah,
set
and
everything
it's
on.
a lot more. It's fun for us.
Yeah, so check that out. It'll be on this episode and the following,
Yep.
and probably moving forward the rest of them. But it was really cool the way we set it up. Somebody said, because if you go to our YouTube page, you'll see that you'll see we did a haul. We did this awesome unboxing video that's on our YouTube, which we're going to discuss here in a minute. But someone said the couch looked like the Wayne's World couch.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I love that.
Me too.
That's what I want, because I love that whole vibe.
Me too.
You know, we
That's a
don't
compliment.
necessarily do that, but they had their own show. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
And
love it.
it's really cool. I love that vibe. Time for a fit check, y'all. Time for a fit check. Let's start with Will.
Man,
What you got going on?
I ain't got
bro?
much of nothing today. I got this gangster, super
That's-
retro.
That may be the dopest shirt I've ever seen you wear.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Super retro. One
Yep.
of our black one that's on the website.
Yep.
And then I got the old school NASA hat that I like
Mm-hmm.
with the little doohickeys.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. The
And then
little
I got
eggs on there.
some New York or some Nintendo New York pants.
Yeah, you love
gotta-
these though.
Yeah, you gotta get them at the store.
Yeah, you bought them online.
Yeah, Matt Rad Retro Bro showed
Yeah.
me.
All right, and then you got the chain
And I got
on
the
the neck.
chain on the neck. I got the
Chain
watch
on
on
the
the
neck.
wrist. And then I got the Spicolis on.
Yeah, I came down here earlier.
Don't let it. Me and Tuck had them both on, bro.
I come down here mine. I was like, you motherfucker. We can't be rocking the same motherfucking shoes. He's like, fuck it, let's do it.
I
I'm
went
like,
with
"Nah."
comfort tonight.
Yeah, it's funny you did, because
You got the sweatpants on too.
I thought, people always talking about my goddamn pants. Let me just wear some sweatpants.
Yeah, man, we down in the basement. We could be comfortable.
But yeah, you know what I mean? My turn. Look, got that official 3-6 Mafia joint from Backstock Co. that we got at ThriftCon.
Dude,
This shit is ridiculous.
I was waiting for you to wear that.
I mean, come on. I gotta show the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a good
I gotta
shirt.
show the whole thing. Woo!
Dude, I didn't get to show the back of the turtle shirt they gave me.
Oh yeah, it was the back of them.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's the shells.
And then I got on the my Vans camouflage sweatpants. Went with the comfort as well. Got on my Vans socks, and I got on the Reebok Classics.
Nice.
I got on the Reebok. I got the Vans socks with the Reebok Classics. I don't care if it's button heads. And then and then the hat,
Fire.
the focal point,
Fire.
y'all. This is a 1992 vintage USA Basketball Dream Team joint. McDonald's. It's an official one that McDonald's came through, and it's so new. In fact, check this out. That this was in the top
Man.
when we got it. You know what I mean?
Got that.
That is part of a mailbag that you're gonna see here in just a few. That came to us, and
That's a crazy hat.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna let
We're
y'all
gonna
watch
share
the
it.
mailbag.
That's how this hat
Yeah.
is so cool that I'll get to wear it.
Yeah, and that's right. That's why I set it up, but we had it up on the shelf. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
That's a bad piece right there.
so, and that's it. That's
Fit
all I
check.
got. That's it. That's the fit check. What movie we watching?
Oh, Turtles in Time.
Yeah,
Turtles 3.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. And
Funny ass movie.
you were saying you like it because they go back in time.
Yes, makes no sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so funny.
Yeah.
Turtles just going, but they're in like medieval times, like
Mhm.
fucking doing karate. So funny, bro.
It's like they didn't run out of ideas, but they were like, we need something. We need to reinvent this.
We're going
this
back
whole
in time.
series.
You know what's cool though is that Turtles in Time video game is awesome.
Oh my God, I know.
It's fucking awesome.
It's sick. Underrated. No, I wouldn't say it's underrated.
That's the cabinet I hope we get one day. The Turtles in Time.
You'd rather have that one?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, it's the same kind of game, just different
same gameplay.
bosses.
Yeah, different levels and shit. Yeah.
4-player, kill them.
All right. All right, y'all. Let's get right to the shout outs. Hopefully, I don't butcher this one, but Josh Rabuco is what that looks like to me.
Say.
Yeah, but Josh, hey man, appreciate the message. And Josh says, y'all are the brightest part of my weekend. Sunday nights, I'm ready to start locking in. Thanks y'all for bringing me back to my childhood in a simpler time. The minute your theme hits, I'm automatically there. Y'all don't know how much good you're doing for some old Gen Xer / millennial like myself. I'm 43. I only hope that when my daughter grows up, she's 5, she'll find something like this to make the kid in her smile. Keep up the good work and the amazing content. Appreciate y'all.
Man.
Thank you, Josh.
That's awesome.
Thank you. That's awesome. Hey, shout out to my cousin Rod. He texted me earlier and said, man, you ever have remember back in the day when you'd have them lemon Jolly Ranchers in your pocket? Remember the lemon Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah. Yellow.
They hit different. They were a different type. He's like, you get into a gleet contest, you win that motherfucker immediately.
Bro, I don't know if people even know what gleeting is.
Y'all know what gleeting is? Where I bet they call it something different.
Yeah, there's no way
100%
that they call it that.
What do you call it when you do the tongue thing and
like spit?
Yeah, you go and spit comes
How
out.
disgusting were we?
It's pretty gross. We used to do it on each other.
We would do that on each other, and then I'm thinking all the other shit like spitballs. We'd spit wads of paper.
No shit.
We're just spitting on each other.
Yeah, disgusting.
Class.
If we did that to one another now, we'd be like,
yeah, you might as well go to jail.
What the fuck is this?
I'm calling the police.
Anyway, yeah, shout out to Rod. This one comes from Joel Bricky, which is a YouTube member. He says, hey fellas, what you are doing with Super Retro is amazing. I became a member on YouTube and just got my new black tee.
Yes, sir.
And I couldn't be more pumped. Watching y'all has me pulling out my regular NES games and playing them with my 13-year-old son. Watching y'all collect all these things from my childhood is so great to watch. Keep it up and stay retro.
Bro.
Thank you, Joel. Your name's been popping up a bunch, on the shirt orders and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And emails.
I like hearing that people start collecting or they get their old stuff back out.
Me too, man.
Or playing with their kids.
But here's the thing. You got to stay with it, too. You're going to get it out. Get that hit, and then you're going to let it just kind of collect dust, which we're guilty of sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
You got to stay at it. That's why I try to turn on one of the games over here.
But I think even though just doing that is still cool.
Oh, it's really cool.
Like, I mean, for just hitting it.
Even if that's it.
Hitting it every now and then.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just have it around and know it's there.
Like, you can go back to your PS5 or go over your Xbox and then go play a little something.
But look, start collecting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get you some more games. Get you some extra games.
Get you something from your childhood that makes you go, I remember that.
All right, y'all. Time for another mailbag. This one comes from a Jason Miller in, how you say that, Will?
Oxnard, California.
Oxnard, California.
we're gonna mispronounce it.
Sorry if we butchered that. Oxnard, one of them, something like that.
We appreciate you, Jerry.
Oxnard.
Right. That's what I think.
That's what you think? All right, well, either way, thank you, Jason.
Yeah, appreciate you.
This says, look, open
from this side.
Open from this side.
You did good.
Yeah, I didn't even look, and then but got lucky, I guess. All right, I love this shit. It's like Christmas, y'all. Let's see what we get. All right, here, let's set this
Gotta
aside.
love a note.
He says, hey guys, I am loving the pod. So cool remembering the old days. I came across a ton of WWF promo items and decided to send you some. I sell these on eBay if anyone is interested. Mention Super Retro and I'll throw in freebies.
Let's go.
I'm on IG, YouTube, and whatnot also.
Let's go, Jason.
And he says, thanks so much for the great content. Enjoy the promo items. Yo.
Sick.
At Retro Impulses. At Retro Impulses. And I'll post that right here, y'all.
Sir.
Damn, Jason.
Wrestling promos.
I don't even know what that means, but I think I know what it means. Let's fucking go. There's so much cool looking shit in here, y'all.
Man, I already see that.
All right, boom, boom.
Oh my God.
What you
That's
got?
not wrestling. That's not
What
wrestling,
you got?
bro.
What you got?
Holy shit, dude. Do you think yours is cool?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yes, but
This is ridiculous. Bro, it's a USA basketball hat. And
Oh,
hey,
no.
you don't even know. You can't even know. Look what that says. Look, I don't know if I can get it good. 1992 Dream Team on the
Holy shit, Will.
back. Bro, if
We
anybody
got-
knows vintage clothing,
Let me see this. We're fighting. We got to fight for it.
I mean, I don't think anyone can wear it.
Unbelievable. Still in. Look, still got this. This is incredible. This is an incredible
It's way too
piece.
good. We got
Holy
to send that
shit.
back, bro. This is unbelievable.
I don't even want to look. It's so like set in its way. I don't even want to pop it out. 1992 Dream Team. Holy shit.
It's a McDonald's sponsored hat.
Wow, dude.
I mean, dude, put this on. Who cares? Let's go. Take this shit out.
Put it.
I say this is, oh man, put that on, bro. That's you, bro. You can pull stuff off like that. I mean, bro,
What?
that don't look bad, bro. That don't look that bad.
I'm wearing that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
bro.
wearing that.
That's ridiculous, bro. Hey, like, that should be worn, bro.
This shit right here is
Oh my
incredible.
God.
There was absolutely no way I was get
The
this.
USA Basketball
Holy
McDonald's
shit.
Dream Team 1992 hat.
Let's fucking go.
Get out of here, bro.
And then
Then you're gonna throw in a kindergarten
you
cop.
gonna throw in the kindergarten cops. It says it right. What's the
Oh
year does it
my
say?
God.
It says a year on it.
1990.
Oh my God.
Check
the
this out, bro.
kindergarten cop joint. Dude,
Jason, you done changed the whole thing.
you done changed our wardrobe, dog.
Change the fit check.
Let's
Mid
keep going.
fucking haul.
How could it go? How could it get any better than this?
I mean, come on.
All right. Let's see what we got
Oh
here.
man.
I remember these, dude. I remember this type of. Look, you got. Look, Mr. Perfect.
Those are cool, man.
You got Hulk Hogan. Look, you got Bret the Hitman Hart,
I
yo.
love those.
Don't you remember these?
Yeah, for sure.
Why do I remember these? Do you guys remember these?
They're like holograms or
Yeah, the
something?
holograms, and I think they even had like sports figures on these too.
Yeah, they definitely had.
And then
I got some baseball ones.
what you got?
I got you a little Bret the Hitman Hart card.
Collectible card. We saw a Bret the Hitman Hart styled pretty similar T-shirt for like
A lot,
$600.
A Coliseum video presents Superstar, an Undertaker. Fucking, what is that, postcard?
Yeah, it's a postcard.
Oh,
Show it
yeah,
back.
it is. Look.
That's pretty damn cool.
And it's brand new.
Do Not Disturb. A Razor Ramon.
Two of them, look. That's awesome, bro.
Was he Razor Ramon right there? Yeah.
Yeah.
A Razor Ramon Do Not Disturb. Like, how random is this? Collision video. It just-
Retro Impulses. This is his sticker.
Hey.
Look, check this guy out.
Check him out for sure, y'all. This is some dope, super dope stuff. All right.
Man.
What's this?
Oh, you got a love of his.
Oh, a sealed VHS. What's it say?
It's the Coliseum Videos presents Superstars, the music video. Oh my
A
God.
sealed VHS tape.
Look at that.
Two things that just go together like peanut butter and jelly, y'all. Wrestling
You got your music on the back.
and VHS tapes.
Man,
Unbelievable. Let me see.
I
that.
love a good sealed wrestling tape.
He's got. It even has a little red piece on the top that folds back. Boom. Definitely going up on the shelf with the other. We got WrestleMania over there.
Yeah, we do. None of them sealed.
Here is another T-shirt. What's it say, Will?
Back on the boards, I'm back. 1995, Michael Jordan, when he was number 45.
A Michael Jordan returns to the NBA
That's
T-shirt. How sick. It says back to the boards. I'm back.
1995.
It says back on the boards. I'm back. And it has the date when he returned.
That's fire.
Incredible.
That's a pretty old
That's a
school.
deep cut right there.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut right there. Oh yeah, this
Fat neck.
is legit as hell. Jason, man,
Thank
hey,
you, dude.
you going legend.
Yeah, bro.
You're up there with Lance and Maga King.
You hit that hat, bro. Wow.
The hat is still incredible.
Wow.
Did-
We're going to have to share that.
Yeah, we have to.
That's fire.
We'll just take turns wearing this bitch.
Yeah.
Dude, wow.
Dude,
Jason.
You hit us with the NBA nostalgia and the wrestling nostalgia.
Two things we freaking love on this
Yeah,
show.
man.
This is
Oh,
incredible.
Don't forget about the kindergarten cop hat, bro. Come
Yeah,
on,
don't.
man.
Hey, where'd it go? Oh, it's on.
Don't forget.
Yeah, that's a
About
bad
the
motherfucker
kindergarten
too. What's
cop.
funny is on the last on the last mailbag we did, somebody sent us the movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kindergarten Cop, the
That
movie.
movie's classic, bro.
But guys, Retro Impulses, check my man out. This is so dope. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason.
All right, y'all, time for another mailbag. This one comes from oh, bro, this went through customs.
Oh, shit.
Martin O'Brien.
Martin O'Brien. It says it came from Birmingham. Is that? Oh, Great Britain.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Yo,
Birmingham.
Birmingham. What?
Birmingham.
This shit came from Great Britain? Came through tracking? This is wild. Martin O'Brien, let's go.
The homies from across the pond.
You know that, man. Is this our first international
100%.
package? This is definitely our first international package. I can't believe it.
I can't believe there's somebody even listening to us from Great Britain.
I know, dude. I look at the stats.
We
I'm
love
like,
y'all.
Nah. I'm like, nah.
What's cool, you know what I like about this shit? You know what I think's cool is that no matter where you're at in the world, we all sort of live the same kind of childhoods. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We all have something similar, whether it not be everything, but some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
I love about this shit. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Oh
Open
my
it up. They look.
God.
Oh.
I remember this.
Woo! You could just look, just by the packaging alone.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Shit looks amazing.
Oh man, look at that.
Oh.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the sickest fucking shoe
I want
you've
that
ever
shoe.
seen in the world.
I
bro.
want that shoe, man.
Tell me that isn't a fire ass shirt, bro.
Oh my goodness.
And then look, don't slip.
Yeah.
Don't slip with the OGT's logo right there.
OGTs, y'all.
Bro, you killed it with this, man.
All right, my turn.
Man,
Ooh, even the print feels
it's so bad. It's so good,
the
bro.
quality of these things.
So
next level.
badass, bro.
I can't even see it. Well, I'm just gonna let the people see it
Oh
first.
man, you get to see it. You got the OGT's logo right there.
I'm gonna let the people see it first.
Oh my God, you're gonna love it.
My turn.
You're gonna love it.
Oh my
You're gonna
goodness.
love it, bro.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, dirty bastard.
Ninja Turtle.
In the styling of a turtle?
With the Wu-Tang logo.
The Wu-Tang chain. This might be the dopest shirt I've ever
Park
seen.
Hill's finest, bro.
This might be the dopest t-shirt I've ever seen.
If you don't go to OGT's right now.
OGTs. No corners cut
No.
with this right here.
These are fire. We
That-
need more of these.
Damn.
We need to go order some more.
Absolutely, y'all. Hey, OGTs, we appreciate
Dude.
y'all. All right, y'all. Time for a haul update. We're holding them. We're holding them.
You're looking at them.
Bro. So what you're looking at right here is a Nintendo 64 complete in box Donkey Kong set. The fantastic Donkey Kong green joint. This thing right here. Oh my God. This is what I would consider a Holy Grail piece for us, for our collection.
For sure.
A Holy Grail Nintendo piece. Get on Google and try to find one of these in the complete inbox. This is easily our best piece in our collection now.
I'd say it's our best console for sure.
Our best console piece. And man, we got the opportunity from somebody I know. His name's Alex. He reached out to us and asked us if we wanted to get our hands on these. Nobody sent us to these. We bought these. This is
us hunting in the wild.
Yeah. And we do a complete unboxing video of this one and that one, which let's talk about that one real quick.
This here is a Super Nintendo Junior. And this is pretty rare too. I couldn't even find a comparable price for these.
Yeah, this box is in immaculate condition,
Yeah.
dude.
This is a Target exclusive, and it has a Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past special offer inside.
Or does it? You'll have to watch our YouTube, which we did a complete unboxing of these
Both
on
of
there.
them. If you want to see inside the guts of them,
Yeah.
go on over to YouTube.
But this is our biggest score ever to date.
And a controller CIB,
Yeah.
Nintendo 64, which is,
Look at that.
I mean,
Boom.
this is crispy.
Oh,
This has never been opened.
This one definitely has never been opened until we unboxed it. But crispy as hell. This one right here, I saw some wild prices. on
For
this
sure.
one. But, who knows if they're real, because the condition of this box is unbelievable.
But you know what? It doesn't matter what any of this shit costs because we're never selling it.
Yeah, we were talking about. I said my grandkids better still have
It
this
don't
shit.
even matter. It's going up there and never get in touch. Like, we're never gonna open these again.
All right, so also on a recent video that we posted, we make a reference to being mugged, and it's the school fights video we put
Yeah,
out.
and you gotta let people know because being mugged is
Yeah.
means something different in the inner city.
Yeah, so, obviously when you hear being mugged, I think universally people think of getting robbed or
100%.
something, getting your shit taken.
Yeah.
But also when,
This is a disrespectful act you did as a child
right,
to another child.
what do you call this move where you take a
Go ahead.
person's head and you mug them like that?
Even
we call
not
it,
even two. We did whole hands.
yeah, hands.
Yeah,
You
like,
do a whole hand.
Boom.
You take your hand and you just push somebody's head.
And
real
you could
hard.
do it to your friend, an enemy. Like it was universal.
Yeah. What do you call that? We here in Louisville, Kentucky, call that the motion of
Yeah.
pushing another man's head. We call that a mug.
Yeah. And like you would be sitting here, and if you came in and mugged somebody, like I would look over and be like, "Damn, he mugged the shit out of him."
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got
exactly.
mugged. Just got mugged.
So obviously, a lot of people agreed with us, but there was a good, or that wasn't even the focal point of the video. It's just something we said, and there was a lot of people jumping in there being like, "Bruh, it's not called mug. It's called mush. It's called mush."
Mushing.
Yeah.
He mushed you.
He mushed you.
That's funny that it's different.
And I'm here to tell you, it ain't no damn mush.
It might have been somewhere though.
That's
think
what I'm
about
saying.
it.
What do you call it here? We don't call it mush. That's a mug.
That's like
man.
with our toboggans,
Like-
with our sock hats.
Mug, get out of my face. Which we are finding out that the dialect and the way we talk is way different than other places.
It definitely
Everyone
is.
has their own way of describing shit.
Yeah.
So no wonder when I would go out there to Cali when I was doing the music stuff to like mix or whatever, record something.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like I was equal to everybody.
Yeah. Like I'm not country.
No, but everybody would say, I would say something. I would say, "Hey, what's going on, man? How are y'all? Meeting somebody for the first
How
time?"
y'all?
Immediately.
The y'all, bro.
Look, immediately they'd be like, "Damn, where are you from?" I'm like, "God damn, can I meet
Damn.
one person without them asking me where I'm from?" So there's no telling the shit that I said where they were like, "I don't even know what the fuck he's talking
Yeah.
about.
I don't even know what that meant.
What's he talking about mugging somebody? He's just going to go rob somebody?"
Yeah, for sure, bro. I bet some people say it differently. For sure.
So it's funny to see the way
Mug or mush.
the way everybody speaks. It's just different. Let's talk about the Ultimate Warrior
Man.
and a deep speech that he gave on WWE Raw the day before he died.
He referenced like the breathe your last breath and shit, and like
Living
Just-
forever
just
through
about
the fans.
how you're remembered forever if you did enough in your life to where the fans wanted to keep you around as
Yeah.
like basically like how the fans make you a legend.
Mm-hmm.
And that's true in like every sport. Like
Yeah.
the fans are what make you live on.
Mhm.
And like if you do enough, and this dude was a badass in his time. Ultimate Warrior. Whatever you got to say about him, like he was an elite fucking like
Mhm.
legend of the sport.
Yeah,
what I mean?
and to be that type of personality and to be a legend like that, you have to be different than your peers.
For sure.
So he wasn't the
The greatest dude to work with.
most pleasant to be around, but the motherfucker was the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, bro.
And what's crazy about this speech he gives here, he dies the next day after this, but man, it's super deep, and you can obviously tell he's not in good health. He's breathing heavy.
Yeah, you can sort of tell, man.
You can tell,
This is
he's-
like he give his own eulogy. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I think maybe he had been waiting for this moment.
Like, and it's real telling. Like the speech is
Mhm.
catered to, you know what I mean? So it's really weird to watch someone's speech right before they die.
Right.
Sort of looking like they knew.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. I feel like he knew. He willed himself to get to this point,
Yeah, for
to
sure.
give this speech. And then after he was done, he was like, "I'm done."
Yeah, what was that comment on this? It was like, this is the time we see the warrior at 1%.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was at 101% his whole life, and this was him at 1.
And as sick as he is here, just to see him get right back into character and give it everything he had in this speech.
Yeah, he became the warrior right here.
Real dope, man. Like I didn't know about this. Will
Yeah.
told me about this when he came in earlier. We just added this to the show. Let's listen to a few minutes
Yeah,
of the
go ahead and play
speech.
it.
There you go. There's the warrior.
Well then, you shut up, warrior, and let me do the talking.
She just gets right into character.
No WWE talent becomes a legend on their own. Every man's heart one day beats its final beat.
That's
His lungs
So
breathe
fucked
their
up.
final breath. And if what that man did in his life makes the blood pulse through the body of others, it makes them believe deeper in something than larger than life, then his essence, his spirit will be immortalized by the storytellers, by the loyalty, by the memory of those who honor him and make the running the man did live forever. You are the legend makers of Ultimate Warrior.
That jacket is so fire.
I am Ultimate Warrior. You are the Ultimate Warrior fans. And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever.
He legit died the next day.
That was all he had.
That was it.
He had one more run.
He left it all out there, and I'm telling you, he willed that into place.
Yeah.
You know, crazy.
And like
man.
this dude lived hard.
I was gonna say, man,
Like
he died of a heart attack.
heart attack. I
That
told
next
Tuck
one.
I would have guessed that no matter what.
Yeah.
I'd have put money on it.
Right. I mean, it also said like some heart failure when I looked it up, so I believe he probably knew that he was about to go. You know, he like knew he had a lot of issues
Yeah,
going on.
for sure. But R.I.P. Ultimate Warrior, man.
Did you know that Bones' iconic song For the Love of Money that featured the late great Eazy-E first appeared on another group's album that signed to Ruthless Records before the Bone Thugs and Harmony, y'all? This shit blew
That's
me
wild.
away. When I heard this, I'm like, nah, man. It was produced by NWA's own DJ Yella, which that also blew me away because when I think about Bone Thugs and Harmony, early Bone Thugs and Harmony, I definitely think of DJ Unique. For the Love of Money first appeared on an album from a rap duo called Yomo and Malky. The group signed to Eazy-E's Ruthless Record and released their one and only studio album in 1991 called Are You Experienced? That included For the Love of Money, literally titled For the Love of Money.
Have the need for speed, fast cars, fast women, fast money. Ain't nothing funny. Living large was a daily routine. I mean, the green was king. Plus the end justifies the mean.
It's so weird to hear it that way. The group received very little commercial success, so a few years later when Eazy signed Bone Thugs and Harmony, he was like, yo,
I
this
got a
beat
beat.
was so dope. We got to recycle that piece, and man, I am glad that they did.
Yeah, how weird.
He was like, you know what? He probably always thought about that beat. Like, that beat was so dope, and it never really got the love it deserved.
And then like to imagine to do it, and then like it becomes what it became, and he's like, I fucking told you.
But DJ Yella produced that track for Yomo and Malky, which, by the way, DJ Yella, you killed that shit. That
Killed.
beat is insane. It became the second single on the 1994 masterpiece from Bone, Creeping on a Come Up, y'all. Bone is and was so dope,
Bones one of them groups that still hold up from our era.
so unique, and such a style that no one else had. I
It's
mean,
just
that's
good
true
music,
art
bro.
right
It's
there.
Good music.
You know how like when Wu-Tang came out of New York, that was a whole sound. When Bone Thugs and Harmony came out of Cleveland,
It's not. That's not. You can't duplicate.
that's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying they had their own sound.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. You can't
Yeah.
even fucking do it.
Right. And Dr. Dre on the West Coast
Yeah.
with the G-Funk stuff, you know, it's and UGK and you know, the Scarface and that Southern sound and Outkast in Atlanta. Like there's
They always found a way to make their shit unique.
it's special. It deserves to be spoken of right up there with all those other iconic groups.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
does, man.
it's so fucking dope. Go
Yep.
back and listen to East 1999.
It still holds up.
Eternal. Go listen to it. It's so fucking good. They're special, man.
Yep.
They're special. That's real creativity.
Yeah.
Man, who remembers lowrider bikes back in the day?
Bro, I used to see him like in videos and shit.
You see them in videos, and I would see them in Lowrider magazine.
Oh yeah, bro. That magazine was huge.
I would put fucking posters of lowrider bicycles
And cars.
and cars in my room. Like, I would get the lowrider just to look, and actually getting my hands on a lowrider bike, not even an option.
No.
Not even an option.
Or a car.
Because here in Kentucky, like, this was, West Coast culture.
Yeah.
You couldn't even buy one of those here. I can't tell you, what, now that I'm talking about this, I remember in the lowrider magazines, they would have ads to buy lowrider bikes.
Yeah, you ain't affording that.
And
can't afford
kits.
that.
You could buy kits
Yeah.
too. And no way.
No.
No way. These were hundreds of dollars in the early 90s. It might as well be a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, I'm not.
But man, dude, I had a buddy in the neighborhood that had one. Rest in peace, Mikey Wright. He would roll up on this thing all the time, and it was so dope. It had the green paint job with the flakes in it,
Yeah.
with the chrome flakes. Y'all remember the chrome?
That bike right there is ridiculous.
Yes, this shit is crazy. People will pull up on
The
these.
big old long banana seat.
Yeah, I wanted one so damn bad,
Look at
man.
them motherfucking rear view mirrors, bro.
Never got one, no. Yeah, it's got rear view mirrors
Got
on
rear
it.
view mirrors.
Look, Will, it's got lights on that bitch.
I know. I see them. Front
You
and
see
back.
the lights?
Front and back lights.
Yeah, just in case you out at night, you know what I'm saying? And look at those clean ass spokes on that joint.
Bro,
You got the white walls.
that's some
Shoo!
24 karat gold spokes.
Damn, that is sick right there. And I'm telling you, I would just stare at the Lowrider magazine like one day. And you know what? I still never got one.
No,
Never got
you
one.
never will.
Never will.
It's over.
I might buy one. You never know. You might see me rolling around.
You just hurt your back doing dishes, motherfucker. You better stay in the house, bro.
Oh my God. All right, y'all. Let's talk about some school field trips back in the
Bro,
day.
that was like the ultimate school experience.
I would look forward to these field trips months out.
Bro, when your teacher fucking announced, it
Yeah.
didn't matter where you were going.
Nah.
I didn't give a fuck if we were going on a field trip down the street.
Right.
If we just walked down the street,
Mhm.
school was so weird, it felt like prison. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So when they let you out, you were like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We get to go outside?
This is different.
Yeah, oh my God.
I remember I went on a damn field trip to a cigarette factory.
That's some Kentucky shit right there.
I'm here to tell it. And
Come on, kids. Let's go see how they make cancer.
let's go. Yes, we literally went on a tour through the whole factory and watched how the cigarettes were made. And then we sat out in like this common area and watched like a promotional video about cigarettes and like people smoking cigarettes and stuff. We're children.
Bro.
They're literally indoctrinating
Yeah,
us.
can't wait for you guys to start buying it.
Like, yeah, let's go ahead. Hey, aren't they
Yeah.
cool?
If
Like-
you're going to smoke, here's the brand.
It was marbles too. They
That's
had marbles.
crazy,
They had a
dude.
bunch of different shit in there. Shit was wild.
What a weird experience for a kid to go.
Dude, it was strange. But you know what? I go again.
Yeah.
I,
You know what
as
was
a
cool?
kid.
When they give you that permission slip and you got to get it signed by your parent
Mm-hmm.
every time. And some kids would forge that shit.
Or if you forget it on the last day.
Oh, yeah, you're forging it then
oh,
for
fuck
sure.
that. I'm signing that bitch.
You're like, this is going to be the most awesome writing signature I've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You
practice.
You might write like shit. But
Mhm.
when you got to do your mom's signature or your dad's, you're like,
Yep, perfect. Yep.
but
Dude,
like, that was funny
I would look forward to a damn field trip months out.
for sure.
Months out. I don't care if it was to the state capitol. 'Cause
No,
remember, you'd
I
always
remember
do those.
we'd go to the zoo and it would be the fucking funnest thing in the world.
I remember we'd walk around the damn. We'd go down the street and it was called a field trip. I know you just said that, but we would literally there was a bank down the street. We legit
Let's go look at the architecture.
we went on a field trip to a bank, this like a regular ass bank on the corner, and
That's
went in
funny.
there and just walked around the bank and
I'm cool
watched
with it.
what they did. That was our field trip.
Whatever we're doing is going to be better than being at school. Whatever we're doing.
Like,
Like, dude, I got
exactly.
a fond memory of eating lunch on my field trips.
Mhm.
Like, I can literally close my eyes and see myself with a brown paper bag getting my peanut butter and jelly out with my Doritos.
Yep, sitting
and
on
a
the
soft drink.
sitting on the bus or
Like
something.
that was just my the thing.
Yeah.
We had a tuna fish sandwich
Yep.
and some Fritos and a Dr. Pepper. It's just how life was.
All right, y'all. I want to talk about Castlevania Bloodlines on the Sega Genesis. But I don't want to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk about some of the music. This game was developed and published by Konami. The music on this game is absolutely unreal considering the Yamaha YM2612 chip that was in the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. What they were able to do with this thing is incredible. Listen to this shit. Listen to the title theme of Castlevania Bloodlines. And what's really cool, this game right here may have the dopest titles for their songs that I've ever seen. They're so perfectly titled. Go through, search Castlevania Bloodlines and look at the titles on the whole soundtrack.
Castlevania always had some really good music, man.
Castlevania is just all around is just a cool concept.
It's a cool fucking franchise.
All right, let's listen to the title theme, which is called "A Vision of Dark Secrets."
See, they're in it. They're
How
in it, bro.
sick is that?
They're in it.
Like I feel like Dracula
Yeah, they're right in the vein.
is watching from from distant castle, looking down over the city, waiting for you to make it up there to him, so he can drink your blood. That's cool as hell.
Yeah, it is.
And these headphones right now, that shit is hidden. Damn.
Fade out on us.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
is.
for real. That sets the tone right there for the rest of the game.
I mean, you got to think about that on Genesis.
Now listen to this next title, y'all. The Sinking Old Sanctuary. Come on, man. These names are fucking great. Let's listen.
We don't have this game, do we?
Nope, we gotta get this shit. Man,
I can just see him. I can see the gameplay.
see, that's just wow.
I can't believe it's a game.
Anyway, how sick is that?
That's
Will?
a good little soundtrack, bro.
And obviously we can't play all the songs, but man, if you want just to put some like dope trippy shit on in the
Yeah.
background, shit's wild. Like dudes going off, and I put their names, but I can't even.
It makes me want to go back and listen to all of them.
I want that game too.
Yeah, me
We
too.
gotta get Castlevania Bloodlines. I think it's
We have a bunch of Castlevanias.
yeah, we got some dope ass Castlevanias. We got Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. All right, y'all. Let's talk about Kimbo Slice,
Bro,
the legendary backyard brawler, street fighter, all that shit.
he was a menace.
Straight beast.
Bro, he's the reason we think like anyone can, like if you see somebody can fight, they can fight.
Right.
Like in anything. Don't matter where you go.
Yeah. He's proof of it too.
Yeah, that dude changed the game.
He did, man. He went all the way to the UFC.
Straight up.
Like, he was so good at
boxing.
Yeah, he was so good at fighting that it translated over to the
It's
UFC.
like, we don't give a fuck if you went down the right channels.
yeah.
You're almost 40.
yeah.
We're gonna let you fight.
Dude, he used to piece people up. I mean,
Bro,
this was early internet.
It
too.
was some of the most viral videos you could ever watch.
In the golden age, of YouTube.
Yeah.
For me.
Before like dummies like us could go viral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No
We
shit.
went viral.
Yeah.
But not like Kimbo Slice.
No. Like he deserved that
yeah,
shit.
this dude went on another level.
He was piecing fools up in the backyard. That first video I watched,
He made dudes' eyes fall off.
that motherfucker. Like he damaged that dude.
Dog.
There's no way that dude with the eye,
Bro. He messed his whole eye vision up for life.
He fucked everything up.
Yeah.
But in 2003, Kimbo began his career in unsanctioned mutual combat street fights. They were distributed through the internet, mainly through the adult website Sublime Directory and various other platforms. I personally remember them from YouTube, but you remember Sublime.
100%.
Finding them on Sublime Directory.
Yep.
And that's funny. Reading that reminded me that, yeah, it was always like people were betting on it and shit.
Yep.
Like there was a crew that was always there. There was a bunch of people that were always watching.
It was a business.
Like these were some rowdy motherfuckers.
Yeah, bro. This wasn't like a sport.
No, these are like dudes out there like
give my money type
like,
shit.
And the dudes out there watching it were like real. They're like, yeah. They're like, you're a motherfucker going to watch street fights and like hoping to get in one.
Went down,
bro. And that's where Jorge Masvidal.
I remember seeing him.
He started doing. I
watched his first little fight in there.
Him and Kimbo knew each other. They were boys.
They're from Florida.
And Jorge was fighting on the same series or whoever was producing that stuff. Yeah, he was all in that shit. That's where he started.
Yep.
And obviously he worked out. But you know what? I remember when Kimbo lost.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? He fought that police officer.
Boston police officer.
Yeah, and it was in like a warehouse or something.
And he basically that fight right there showed his weakness, and it was always his weakness.
Cardio.
If
Yeah.
you can take him deep, if he don't knock you out, you got a chance.
Yeah.
But
what a scary motherfucker.
He threw some hard punches, bro.
Dude, he's terrifying.
Man, and his chin looks so like unmovable.
Big
like he would
face.
take a punch and you'd be like, oh shit. Like I hit him with everything I had. And he didn't move.
And you know, unfortunately he passed away.
Too young, man.
He had heart failure.
Yep.
You know?
That might be a common theme.
I'm seeing a common theme, but you know, I don't know. I don't know
Ultimate Warrior and Kimbo.
I don't know what Kimbo was into, or if it was just like a genetic thing. But
and
man,
you got big, strong, like enormously powerful dudes.
Mm-hmm.
The heart can only take so much.
That's right. And he, you know, now, dude, he just goes down as legend.
Yeah.
You know, and when you die young like that, bro, and you made a huge impact on some segment of society, you a legend, bro.
For sure. Kimbo Slice is a legend.
For sure, man.
Will always be remembered.
But damn.
Bro, you got a Kimbo Slice action figure in that bathroom.
That's right. We do got it. Like, there's a wild-ass bathroom down here that has just all kinds of crazy shit hanging in it.
Kimbo Slice is in there.
There's a Kimbo Slice action figure, and it's in the box.
Yeah, sealed.
Still packaged. But rest in peace, Kimbo Slice.
Rest in peace. Thank you, sir.
All right, y'all. When I saw this shit caught me off guard right here because it unlocked a memory that was way back there. Like, this shit's been locked away for years. Who remembers a show called Small Wonder?
I didn't know I remembered it until I saw her.
Same. When I saw this picture, I just stared at it and was like, yo, oh my God. Like, I remember this shit. That image is forever stuck. But let's talk about it real quick. Small Wonder is an American children's comedy science fiction sitcom that originally aired from September 7th, 1985 to May 20th, 1989. The show chronicles the family of a robotic engineer who secretly creates a robot modeled after a human girl, then tries to pass it off as his adopted daughter, Vicky.
That's some 80s shit right
that is, it's either some 80s shit or it's some weird shit. I don't know what it is. But yeah, man, a robotic girl that walked around.
Bro, I watched a clip of this today and hearing her talk as a robot girl, and it's so bad. Like it isn't even close to like anything realistic. Like it's like the stereotypical robot voice.
You have to remember that it's still in the experimental stage.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Jamie. I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Vicky. Shake hands. Wow. Wow.
Can be used as a tape recorder, too.
Dad, can What, with my other toys?
Well, sure, I guess so.
Oh, Ted, you can't keep a child in a cabinet.
Honey, it's not a child. It's an it. It's a machine. It's an android. Here, look. See? It's an electronic device.
She's got wires inside instead of gizzards.
Like, this is one of those shows where you're like, oh, this is the 80s.
For sure.
Like, this wouldn't really fly.
And I love it.
Yeah, it's so 80s and
I
so
love it.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like, you were like, I watched this and didn't care at all.
No.
You might as well told me she was a real robot.
I would believe.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
Hey, you go back now and watch it, you're like, nah, that ain't it.
Like, oh,
But at the time, that was the shit.
I was stupid.
That was,
Sorry.
I was
My bad.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Who remembers Small Wonder?
I know it's locked away somewhere. It's buried deep in the memory banks. Dig it out for a second. Take a look at the picture.
Go watch a clip. All right, who the fuck did you know that had a tree house?
Nobody
Nobody. I saw tree houses my entire childhood.
in the movies.
Every movie that was cool kids hanging out in a tree house. Nobody ever had a tree house where I was at.
That shit never happened to me.
No one ever goes, hey, Will, do you want to come to my tree house? Not once. Ever.
You know who had the baddest tree house
Monster Squad.
of all the tree houses?
Is that what you're going to say?
Monster Squad.
Dude, Monster Squad was so cool. Like, I told you before, like, we tried to make our own, like, squad.
Yeah.
There was no monsters.
That's right. Hey, Kevin McAllister had his own.
Yeah, bro. And, like, you always wanted, like, a base.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your home base. Fucking Sandlot. They're in a treehouse looking down. Like, man, come on, man. What was up with the dads?
What's more 80s and 90s
Than a treehouse.
than a tree house? And I'll tell you why I didn't have one.
What?
I didn't have no dad to build that shit.
I thought you were gonna. That's worse. I thought you were say I didn't have no trees. We were so poor we didn't even have no trees, bro. God damn, bro.
Oh my god!
You hit me deep with that. I didn't have no dad, man. Hey, my dad was an awesome dad, but he did not build us a tree house.
He did not fuck with the trees.
I guess I don't know if I had any big trees to build one on.
Yeah,
I guess you
don't know.
gotta have some land.
But hey, I'm happy for y'all.
Who had a tree house?
If y'all got to like experience the tree house culture.
Give me
you
some
know?
tree house stories, bro.
All right, y'all. What was your first CD or cassette tape? What was
Man.
yours, Will?
I like cassette tapes because, man, I couldn't tell you what my first CD was. Like, I don't even have a memory of it. But
I think I do.
like, I don't even remember when I transitioned. You
I
know
do.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a thing to remember for me.
Right.
Like, getting a CD wasn't.
Because you had already been buying music.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
to me-
medium didn't matter.
No, to me, I felt like I was betraying tapes.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I was
yeah.
like, I don't remember what the fuck I went. But
Yeah.
my first tape that I personally ever acquired myself, not like getting them from my mom's fucking collection.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. It's
Yeah,
different when you
Mine
get with
was
your
a
money.
Ghetto Boys album.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I knew I couldn't let them know that's what I was listening to, and that's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna get in trouble.
Right.
That they heard what I was listening to.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So that's why that's why I remember it. Because I was like walking around with my Walkman with the fucking Ghetto Boys
That's awesome.
and like sort of trying to be sneaky.
yeah, that
Like,
was
no,
like,
it's Garth Brooks.
it's funny you say walking around with the Walkman. Like me and my buddies used to walk around playing NWA, and anytime we would see an adult or something, we'd have to turn it down because we were like 8,
Yeah,
9.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like we can't be. They'll take it from me.
Yeah, bro.
They
And
won't
I
let me
knew
listen
what I
to
was
it.
listening to was shock value to my parents.
It was so cool to be a part of that.
Yeah,
Growing
was.
up listening to that.
I felt like
music.
it had my own thing.
Because I'm so happy that I found hip hop so early when I did, and I was exposed to it where I was exposed to it. In our neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
I credit our neighborhood.
I think
Because
so,
I
too.
feel like if I would have lived in the suburbs or something,
Definitely my middle school.
if I would have
Our
had a
middle school.
real nice mother and father and a that type of upbringing,
They
I
were
f-
listening to it too.
I don't know.
I'm saying it's so weird because you can tell from this podcast. Like
That's
so many
true.
people
That's true.
in our era just listen to this.
Yeah, that's true.
I
But
think it was because it was something
new.
and it was ours. Like no one could take it away.
Yeah. And hip hop was so fresh at that time.
Yeah,
You
we saw
know.
the birth of it in our lifetime.
That's right. And it became, something in the 80s, like I don't know how to explain it, but at first it wasn't even looked at like that,
No,
to where you could sell it or market it.
No.
And it became that in the 80s.
Because you know why?
You know what? This is an actual real music. It's not a gimmick.
The cool factor played out, and now look at it.
Oh,
it's mainstream.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yep.
But my first tape, I actually bought 2 at the same time. I don't know. I saved money up or something, or I got it for some money for my birthday.
Yeah, somewhere.
Had
somehow.
like $20 or something. I bought 2 albums at the same exact time, and these are so fucking comedy. I bought the Fat Boys Crushin', which has my nuts, bum, na, na, na. I was like a 6 or 7-year-old listening to my nuts. Bum, na, na, na. I didn't have any idea what these guys were talking about, but I love that shit, and I can rap the whole song of my nuts to this day.
That's hilarious.
Because it's one of the first hip hop songs that I actually liked.
And you probably listened to it on repeat.
I did. I was like, this is the coolest, funniest thing I ever heard. And my other one was the total opposite, Aerosmith's Permanent Vacation.
That's dope.
It had that Angel song on it. You're my angel. You know what I'm talking about?
Heck yeah.
I loved that shit. I guess it was on the radio at the time or something.
Definitely was.
And I was like, yeah, I want that. So I bought both of those albums and would play them back to back. But here's the funny thing. I would listen to most of the Fat Boys tape, and I would only listen to Angel on the Aerosmith tape, and then just keep going back and forth. Those are the only 2 tapes I had for the longest.
That's so funny that back then we just one song it on an album.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Or there.
Rewind. You'd have to rewind that bitch. Like, I mean, that's a lost...
Bro, people don't know what it's like to rewind and fast forward and try to stop it where you fucking think it is.
Exactly.
There's nothing to tell you.
And then you have to like get quicker on it. Like,
and you have to know where you're at.
Yeah.
Nope, not far enough. Not far enough. And then you're like, too far. Shit.
Then they came out with them fancy ones where it would stop in between songs.
Yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. It would do that. I
don't think I ever even had one.
That was like the high tech. That was like the next level of tape player, where you would rewind a song and it would know the beginning of the song and stop automatically, and you'd have to rewind it again if you wanted to keep going.
That was cool about when I got CD player.
Oh,
I was like,
dude.
oh, it goes back just
boom, boom. It's like
a button.
It was like a we're getting a glimpse at early digital age.
Yeah,
it's
a computer.
Yeah. Oh damn. I can play it immediately. I can fast forward.
3,
like, scrub
4,
through
5,
it.
6.
I can go from 1 to 10 immediately.
That's wild, bro.
That was high tech, right?
We need to talk about how back in the day you would tape songs off the radio.
Oh yeah.
Like you get your own mixtape.
Be fucking people talking all into the DJs.
You try to cut it out.
Yeah.
Pause. Stop. Be like, stop.
Yeah.
Record.
And you sit there by the radio all day
just to get the songs you want.
Just that one song. You know it's coming on. It's a hot song. It's gonna come on. You just gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta invest an hour. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit here all day.
Yeah, and if the song was that fire, you would.
Because then you had a mixtape of your songs.
Yep.
And they didn't sell that shit.
Mm-mm.
No one was making those.
No, that was a hard earned fucking
sure, bro.
manual labor mixtape.
And don't think people just had one. Motherfuckers would have a catalog of fucking tapes that they made.
And boy, you would get lucky if the DJ started announcing it before they played it.
Oh yeah.
Boy, you hit the jackpot.
Because a lot of the times
that.
you'd miss a little bit.
Oh, you'd miss the intro.
Yeah.
You missed the first 3 or 4 seconds. You know what I'm talking about? It kick in right in the middle of it.
You're like, play.
Yep.
Record.
But if that DJ's like, and coming up next, Vanilla Ice, baby, boy, you're like,
hand on.
You got hit. You know what I'm talking about? The red record button and the play button. You'd have to hit at the same fucking time. Who remembers Flintstone Vitamins, y'all?
Bro, this was a staple in all of our diets.
They had us under control with these. My mom be like, you take your vitamin today? I'd be like, nope, where's it at? I'd be in line ready for it.
Bro, I would never miss my Flintstone vitamin.
I can taste it right now just by looking at it.
Wash it down with a glass of milk.
These were like a snack for me, and I'm not going to lie to you. There was numerous times I probably ate a few too many.
Yeah, bro. There's no doubt I ate too many.
And you knew you couldn't, but what's 2 going to hurt, you know?
I mean, they're already good for me.
I don't know if there was a limit to them, but I probably passed it a couple times.
I don't even know what was in them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know? How do we know these are actually real vitamins? Like, what does the fine print say?
The shit that they were putting in us back then, I wouldn't be surprised if this had sugar in it.
I'm basically half Flintstone vitamin.
I'd chew them the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way I'm swallowing a Flintstone vitamin.
Nah. Hey, if you swallow, bro, if you swallow Flintstone vitamins, you're a serial killer.
Bro, you gotta enjoy that.
Something's wrong with you.
All right, y'all. Time for a Scenes That Made Us. This one's from Beastmaster. And if you've ever seen this movie, it's real creepy. It has some creepy spots.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a classic movie from our time,
Came out in 1982.
which is really OG.
Yeah, it's early 80s.
Yeah, and it still holds up.
Oh,
it's
it
still
does.
a fun movie to watch if you watch it
Special
with your kids.
Special
But
effects
This
on point.
scene right here will scare the shit out of them.
Yeah, I might have to fast forward past this
Bro, I
one.
thought about letting my son see it, and I was like, nah, I'm not getting in trouble. Nah, bro. This motherfucker's having nightmares for sure.
He's not ready.
He's coming to the bed for sure the next night. Bro. These things were so creepy. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, look.
And then you see the green ooze,
Oh,
and he's like sucking his life out of him.
oh, it's terrifying. Look.
Bro, when he dropped bones like that when I was a kid, fuck me, bro. I'm out the room, bro.
God damn, that
Like,
is.
these dudes are gonna snatch you up, and you could. This is something like you could do to each other.
Yeah.
Like a bigger brother or something
Yeah.
or sister
Yeah.
could have a blanket
For sure.
and go zoom to you and freak you the fuck out.
Dude, this is like a deep-seated memory for me because in like some of my nightmares as a kid,
You see this guy?
very similar to that. I
Bro.
remember this character in my.
I
in
saw
my,
a clip of this and it fucking triggered some memory in me that terrified me when I was a kid.
for sure, man.
But you know what I did? I laughed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's not trauma.
No.
I laughed.
Yeah,
because that
definitely.
was fun. You know what I mean? Like the fact that scared me makes me laugh.
Like I hesitate to let my kids watch horror films because I remember back in the unhinged 80s
Yeah,
when
bro.
we would watch horror films how I would be scared that whole fucking night. But guess what?
I liked it.
Would it be that bad
I know it.
if my kids watched a horror
Maybe they
film?
need to be scared.
Exactly.
A little bit.
They need to know some shit's out in this
Maybe-
world.
Who
you know
knows
what I'm
what's
saying?
right, man? Like maybe they need to know this dude's out there that
but-
could suck your bones out.
Would it be so bad if they spent the night freaking out a little bit
Yeah.
and then got to look back on it, 20 years from now and be like, damn, that was
I
awesome.
made it.
Yeah.
I never got to. I never got my bones dripped.
Straight up.
Like I never had a dude with a vest that was like a blanket.
Squeeze the green ooze out of me.
Squeezed the green ooze out of me and I turned into bone. That never happened. Never even seen it.
I made it.
Look at that dude.
Yeah, he's pretty
That's
terrifying.
terrifying.
That is some scary ass shit. All right, y'all. Let's talk about the top 5 sports games on the Sega Genesis.
Man,
When you think about the Sega Genesis, that's where they had the upper hand on Nintendo.
I feel like like that's a lot of games were sports games on Sega.
Yeah, it's it
It owned the market. I feel like.
definitely. EA Sports came out swinging on the Sega
Yeah.
Genesis, and we were preteens and teenagers
Loved them.
into sports like crazy. So a gaming console that allowed us to play sports games, and at the time the graphics were amazing.
Yeah.
This was just insane. So here we go, y'all. Let's get right into it.
Number 5, college football's national championship. And to me, like this was in August 1994, developed by Blue Sky Software. And this was like the first time I got to like really play college football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? It was so cool to me to like see Notre Dame and Penn State, and I got to play a football game on my Sega.
Bro, it was the beginning of something
Yeah,
special.
and it really was.
And you're right. It's the first time you saw those logos together.
Yeah.
You're playing a football game. Like, wow.
And back then, they like it was like numbers. They didn't get to show their names.
No.
But I didn't care.
You
I just
didn't
knew
care,
number 34 for Notre Dame was good, or
But-
this guy for Penn State was good.
but we knew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We knew who they were supposed to be.
For sure.
If you're playing with your team, you knew every single one of them players.
Yeah, but back then, man, it was just a fun time to play football.
Number 4, NHL 94, dropped September of 1993, developed by the iconic EA Sports, y'all.
Man, this was we've done a solo video on this game.
Right.
That's how good this game is.
This is the staple. I'd listen to arguments this is the best sports game on the Sega.
I'll play this right now,
Dude, making their heads bleed.
dude. And just the entire. I would play this by myself right now.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And you know what? It is one of the most replayable games.
It is.
I can still see the stars, when you switch men.
Dude, it's so good.
Oh, dude, Wayne Gretzky.
So
Mario
I got
Lemieux.
so many players that I like.
I'm pretty sure this game was responsible for, how popular hockey became in America.
It was fun.
It
man.
definitely helped, right?
Yeah, the fun level of this and me learning the game of hockey, like I owe it all to this game.
And it was at a time when you could watch hockey on television.
Yeah.
All
Don't think
the
I didn't
time.
watch hockey because of the players I played with on this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 3, Coach K's College Basketball, released in 1995, another EA Sports classic.
Hell yeah, man. EA Sports was dropping bangers.
Dude, the teams back then at this time were just so badass. Like playing with Duke or any of your teams, man. Like playing a college basketball game, bro.
Louisville Cardinals, baby.
Like in Kentucky, like any team, Indiana, whoever you wanted to be, Duke.
Yeah.
Like it was fun to be your team.
And this was, one of the first times we could play with our college teams.
Yeah, and play each other. Like
Yeah.
my buddy's a Kentucky fan. He comes over and we're playing each other.
Yeah, Louisville versus Kentucky,
Yeah.
the
Or
rivalry.
Duke, Kentucky's a huge
Or
rivalry.
Duke,
you know what I mean?
North Carolina.
Yeah, either way. Like they hate it. It was so fun to play that game, man.
Good shit right
Yeah,
there.
that's a classic game, and still, I have a soft spot when I see the
The cover.
cartridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see it in the wild,
Yeah.
cheap, I still want it. Why do I won't even play it,
Yeah. I understand.
but I want it
But you want it.
Yeah.
You'd like to have it sitting in the corner.
for sure.
Number 2, World Series Baseball, released in 1994. Another one developed by Blue Sky Software.
Man, this, and you know what's funny? Like this was my favorite baseball game. I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
We have it.
Yeah, it's back there.
But like the same voice that they use for this game is in the college football national championship.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can hear it.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know
Now
exactly.
batting.
I know the voice part.
But this baseball game was super fun, bro.
Mhm.
For like this was a good baseball game for the 16-bit.
Yeah.
Like I have nothing but good memories from World Series baseball.
I was looking at it earlier when we were making this list. I was like, oh my God, just the whole thing just hits me
It does, bro.
right in the nostalgia.
The whole presentation of the game I love.
And the sounds. You'd be surprised. Go play a baseball game on any system. The sounds that are in there, the crowd sounds.
It's the same. The Blue Sky must have did a really good, because they did the same thing with college football. Like the sounds of that game immediately brought me back.
Oh yeah, I love it, dude. I love not just video game soundtracks. I love video game sound effects.
Yes, for sure, dude. That
From-
makes games.
From back in the day.
Yep. All right, number 1. I think it's everyone's number 1. NBA Jam Tournament Edition, or we did a slash with NBA Hang Time, because either one of these games would be number 1.
It's basically the same
They're
thing.
the same game.
NBA Jam Tournament Edition was released in 1994. Come on, man.
When was Hang Time released?
It was later.
Because I think Hang Time was so late that it got released on everything.
Yeah,
like
it
you're
was-
released on the Genesis, the Super Nintendo, and the 64.
For
Like
sure.
so, at this time, like Hang Time and NBA Jam in general, that game was there to stay.
There's just a whole badass series
You know what I mean?
right
Like
there.
that whole game, the way to play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
like the 2-on-2 and the fucking just the animated style of basketball.
Yeah.
like it's still popular.
Like I tried to play NBA 2K with my kids. Now, it was fun, but you pop NBA Jam in right after
Still
that,
fun,
not even close,
Yeah.
bro. Not even close.
fun as hell.
I much rather play NBA Jam over any new basketball game today.
To me, the
not-
simplicity and the fun is far greater in these games than in the NBA. Because I mean, up until like 5-10 years ago, I was playing all those NBA games,
Mhm.
playing the seasons and fucking creating players and playing online
Yeah.
in parks and the pro-ams and the fucking.
Yeah.
But it's so much, bro. These games were so simple and so fun.
You know, and there's something to be said about that, you know, and it's our number one. Anybody can pick the controller up
And learn.
and within a couple minutes you're playing NBA Jam.
Yep.
Even when you forget, oh, well, there's only a couple buttons.
Yep.
There's only a couple functions, but damn, it's fun.
Sure is.
You know, imagine trying to give a kid NBA 2K25
Good luck.
and telling them to play.
Go train for 3 months.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
In the
And,
grand
like,
scheme of things.
You know, I was thinking like they should come out with them now.
I'd love it.
Like imagine like Steph Curry and fucking LeBron and Kevin Durant,
Dude, it'd be amazing.
like on a fucking and Giannis and like
Mhm.
you know what I mean, Jokic and like
Like a newer, but the gameplay is the same.
Same game.
Same game,
A little newer.
little improved graphics.
Same 2-on-2 style.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. So there it is. Top 5 sports games on the Sega Genesis.
What you got? What's your favorite sports game?
Yeah, let us hear. Don't butcher us in the
I'm
comments.
sure you're gonna throw some Madden in there.
Madden 95.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. Like there is a lot to pick from.
What do you think about Madden 95? What do you
Nah.
think about the John Madden series back in the day?
I think I'm proud of John Madden for getting where it's gotten,
Mm-hmm.
but those games were sort of trash.
Go back and play them.
Yeah, go back and play them. I mean, the playbooks and stuff were ahead of the time,
Mm-hmm.
but the graphics and it was pretty trash.
They were working with what they had.
Hey, you know what? You could see.
Mm-hmm.
You could see. I even liked the NFL football Joe Montana back then.
Mm-hmm.
That game was pretty fun.
Yeah, at least those games are better than like the early basketball games on the NES.
Yeah, and football. Like the football on the NES was trash.
Right, other than Tecmo Bowl. And,
Yeah.
Tecmo
I'm
Super
talking about
Bowl.
like 10-yard fight
Mhm.
was my first introduction to football. It's the worst game ever. But I played the shit out of it.
And then there's a game called football.
Yeah, for sure.
But what I was saying is like the early basketball games, obviously, double dribble,
Go back and play it.
yeah, but it still holds so much nostalgia for me. But like Jordan versus Bird,
Terrible.
and then there's a bunch of other basketball games that are just not good.
It was hard to do.
So at least Madden was better than that.
For sure.
But it's kind of on the same level.
You could tell though, Madden just meant they were innovative, bro.
Mhm.
It got better and better and better and better and better every season, every year.
Yeah, every year would drop. What's
Better.
new on Madden?
Yep.
What's new?
That's what they
What
were
updates?
consistent with that, and they learned from other games.
Which is crazy now to think they were dropping games every year. The amount of work that goes into that. I mean, I know it was simpler back then, but I mean, that's a pretty complicated game.
Because they still do it every
think
year. It's
I
a
mean-
yearly game.
when's the last time they dropped a fucking Grand Theft Auto?
It's fucking once a decade now.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It seems like longer than that.
Yep.
Like GTA 5, when did that come out?
I don't remember.
Hey Google, when did GTA 5 come out?
Grand Theft Auto 5's initial release date is September 17th, 2013.
2013. So 12 years ago.
Yep. They're more than it every decade.
Damn. All right, y'all. That's the show.
Another one in the books.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. Thank you for hanging with us. Let's do a recap real quick. Damn, we did a lot. So we talked about our cartoon video going viral, and we kind of grazed over. We kind of scanned through some of the songs that people didn't make it, and people that were
E-Man,
crucifying us. over.
Thundercats,
Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears,
Couple other ones. And then we talked about, is it mug or mush? Then we
R.I.P. Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. That was crazy. How that shit went down.
For the love of money.
For the love of money, Bone Thugs and Harmony. We talked about that whole connection, how it came out before then. Just when you think Bone Thugs and Harmony is done giving you gifts, they keep on giving. We appreciate it. What a cool group. Lowrider Bikes. How I always wanted one, never got one.
The Castlevania
Hey.
Bloodlines music.
Oh, yeah. Castlevania music. School field trips. Kimbo
motherfucking Slice.
Legendary
R.I.P.
Kimbo Slice. Small Wonder, the 80s robotic girl film, or
TV show.
yeah, It's just wild. That shit is wild. Treehouses.
Who the fuck had Treehouses? Bro?
First cassette CD.
Give me some Flintstone Vitamins.
Beastmaster.
Sucking your bones out.
And then the top 5 sports games.
Top 5 sports games from Sega.
So, man, that's it. What closing? What we got in closing? We did some mailbags on our new set.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that? Head over to superretropod.com, y'all. Pick up some merch if you want some. Going quick. Trust me, we've only made a couple posts and we are almost gone.
Yeah.
Actually, we're going to ship some stuff as soon as we get done here.
Go over to our YouTube page.
Man.
Become a member.
I don't want to bother y'all by keep talking about the YouTube page, but man, it's so much fun that it's growing. We're building a little community over there, so you can also be a part over there.
Yeah, and you're going to get a lot more, I would say, like, intimate videos.
Check this out. Listen
know
to
what I
this. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You're going to see us do shit that isn't this.
Guys, we are about to pick up, at some point soon, the dopest sign ever. And it's going to be a staple on this podcast moving forward. You know how we have our new theme song? Well, bro, we got a sign, y'all. And it's amazing. And I'm just going to let it be a surprise to everyone. Yeah. Our guys out there putting in mad work on this sign. This thing is finely crafted.
To see the updates are crazy.
Oh, my God. Turns out he lives in Indiana. We're in Kentucky. He's at the top. We're kind of at the top of Kentucky, so we're going to meet him halfway.
We're coming to you, bro.
We're going to meet him halfway somewhere and get this motherfucking sign. We're going to film the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
The whole journey.
YouTube.
And we're going to put that on YouTube, y'all.
Yep. First Zenon, and now we got your boy.
Yeah.
Making the sign.
We'll give him a shout out here soon.
Yeah, we'll announce.
Yep.
Let him work in private.
Yep.
Right
and
he's got some merch too. I want to see if we can get some.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Rock him.
But man, it's really cool. It's really
been fun. To see the show grow and evolve. And I liked all the input from you guys, man, telling us what works, what doesn't work, what they like to see.
Love the emails.
Awesome.
I love people.
Just got one while I was coming here.
Giving us lists.
Yep.
And then go on Apple, go on Spotify, leave a rating because we're starting to hit them podcast charts. It'd be cool. To keep going, man. It'd be cool to keep going towards that top 25.
Yep. Keep spreading it to your homies.
Let's get in the top 25.
We see you guys out there.
On the Apple Podcast leisure charts.
Anybody that likes talking about the fun stuff we did as kids, spread it around.
Email address is superretropod@gmail.com. SuperRetroPod. Gmail, of course, we're on Instagram. And we're on TikTok. And a couple other things out there.
For the time being.
That's all we got, y'all. That's all I got for them.
All we got, man.
We love y'all, man.
See y'all next week. Keep it retro.
Super Retro.